Welcome to the final episode of Terry's Lounge, folks. Wow, we have come a long way, haven't we? Since episode 1, and now we are on episode 45 out of 45. We're going to do this episode just like we did the previous 44 episodes, starting with how many dad jokes can I tell in a minute, followed by how many yo mama jokes can I tell in a minute, followed by, yes, you guessed it, how many story jokes can I tell in 1 minute. Let's get started with the dad jokes, shall we? I asked a time traveler for advice. He said, "Don't worry, I'll tell you tomorrow." My cat worked for the CIA for many years. My cat was really good at persuasion. I asked my parrot if he was hungry. He said, "Nope, just looking for a tweet." I asked my computer to do something, and it said, "Give me a minute, I'm buffering." I asked my book for advice. It said, "You should learn to read between the lines." My mirror gave me a weird look today. I think it's reflecting my life choices. I had an alien interview for a job. He didn't get the job, but he left saying, "Earth, interesting." I asked the bread how it was doing, and it said, "I'm on a roll." My dog thinks everything is business. I guess you could say he's a barktologist. Nice work on the dad jokes. Now for the yo mama jokes. Yo mama's so kind, she gives out hugs instead of high fives. Yo mama's so sweet, even Candy asks her for advice. Yo mama's so generous, she gives away her Wi-Fi password to random strangers. Yo mama's so strong, she can carry the whole weight of the world on her shoulders and still make it to dinner. Yo mama is so funny, all the jokes start laughing the second she walks in the room. Yo mama is so smart, even her ideas have ideas. Yo mama's so creative, she can paint a masterpiece with just a crayon. Yo mama is so organized, her to-do list has a to-do list. Yo mama is so friendly, she makes friends with the people in the waiting room. Yo mama is so positive, even rainbows send her notes. Yo mama is so caring, she makes sure everyone is included, even the furniture. Nice work on the yo mama jokes. Now for the storytelling jokes. A guy walks into a store and sees a sign that says "Talking Duck for Sale." He asks the store manager, "How much for the duck?" The store manager says $5. He says, "Why so cheap?" He says, "Well, the duck doesn't talk." So the man buys the duck, takes the duck home. And then he says to the duck, "So, you're supposed to talk, right?" And the duck looks at him, shrugs, and says, "Well, you bought me. What did you expect?" So a cow meets up with a chicken on the side of the road. The chicken says to the cow, "I'm thinking of crossing the road." The cow looks at the chicken with a sneer and says, "You've already done it, haven't you?" And then the chicken says to the cow, "Yeah, well, I'm just trying to see what all the fuss is about." Well, I hope you guys got a good kick out of those jokes for the last time. I know I did for the last time. Now it is time for...
Hold up.
Greetings, Toiletarians! I am your host, Toilet Terry, and you guys are all watching Toilet Talk with Terry. That's me, obviously. The discussion topic for this episode is the Great 2 Week Till Christmas Panic, Part 1. That's right, we made it. 2 weeks till Christmas, folks. And if you haven't started panicking yet, you're about to. 2 weeks, it's like nothing. You've been cruising along thinking, "Oh, I got time, I'm gonna nail this holiday season," but now you're watching the clock thinking to yourself, "Wow, it's amazing how fast December flies by." You wake up one morning, look at the calendar, and immediately break into a cold sweat. 2 weeks?
That's not even enough time to order all the things you've been thinking about for weeks.
You realize you've got a shopping list that's a mile long and a house that's half decorated, if you're lucky. And you realize, I don't even know what to get Grandpa, because he has everything. You've been telling yourself, oh, I'll do it later. But now later is here, looking right at you, with a festive yet unforgiving countdown. And the worst part, your house is still in that pre-holiday limbo. The lights are half strung on the tree, the presents are barely wrapped, and you're pretty sure that if you try to light the candles, you'll set off the smoke detector. And yet there's always that one person who pops up in your group chat with the photo of their perfectly holiday decorated house. And you're thinking to yourself, oh great, my friend has turned their living room into a Christmas magazine front cover, while meanwhile, I'm over here trying to figure out where I hid the mistletoe. So, here's to 2 weeks till Christmas, folks. All I can say is good luck. And that's all I have to say about that. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, this discussion topic. Join us on the next Toilet Talk with Terry for the Great 2 Week Till Christmas Panic Part 2 out of 4. That being said, keep the holiday cheer, keep it real. Peace out, and Merry Christmas!
Hold up.
It is now time again for one last round of impressions. I'm going to be doing 8 random impressions, starting right now. The sum of 2 and 2, you see, is surely 4, but wait, it's 3. Roses are red, violets are blue. I saw a bullfrog and thought it was you. Roses are red, violets are purple. I like maple syrup. Roses are red, violets are blue. My ex is my enemy and my cat is my boo. I close my eyes to the world outside, a place where memories all collide. In her mind, things aren't clear, but her emotions are always near. Beneath the stars, our hearts intertwine. In whispered breaths, your soul meets mine. I've been dreaming of a viral hit, with my content fresh and full of wit. Where my mission begins, in the heart of the storm, finding hope in the struggle where my spirit's reborn. With faith as my compass, and friendship as light, I'll navigate the shadows and embrace the fight. Well, I hope you guys got a good kick out of those impressions for the last time. I know I did. It is now time for...
Hold up.
Greetings, Toiletarians! I'm your host, Toilet Terry, and you guys are all watching Toilet Talk with Terry. That's me, obviously. The discussion topic for this episode is the Great 2 Week Till Christmas Panic, Part 2 out of 4. So now on to the shopping. You come to realize that you still haven't bought everything you need this year. You're deep into the holiday game, but you have avoided the shopping because you know it's going to be a nightmare. But it's time for you to face the beast. You open your closet and you see a pile of things that you thought you might give as gifts, and then you realize that, quite frankly, they're all things that no one asked for. So, you start making your to-do list. You know the drill. Mom, dad, coworkers, siblings, and your one baby cousin that you barely talk to but still have to buy for because you've been doing it the last 12 years now. But then, when you get to the store, it's like you've stepped into the zombie apocalypse of holiday shopping. The shelves are half empty, the lines are 20 people deep, and you find yourself in a full-on existential crisis in front of the candle aisle, wondering whether or not your aunt really needs a cinnamon spice and everything nice scented candle,
Or if that's just a stockpile of random candle scents that'll probably end up in a drawer somewhere. And you have to get it done, because the closer you get to Christmas, the more chaotic and intense holiday shopping experience becomes. You're dodging carts, hopping from aisle to aisle, and constantly looking at the clock because you are racing against time like it's some sort of holiday thriller. Meanwhile, every time you look at someone and ask, hey, can you believe it's only 2 weeks till Christmas? They give you that knowing, sympathetic look like, you poor, unprepared soul. And that's all I have to say about that. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, this discussion topic. Join us on the next Toilet Talk with Terry for the great 2 week till Christmas panic part 3 out of 4. In the meantime, keep the holiday cheer, keep it real, peace out, and Merry Christmas.
Hold up.
I wrote down random questions, and then I had my assistant, Teddy Tidwell, write down random words. 10 questions, 10 random words. I read the questions, he reads the words, and whatever the words are the answers. Let's get started, shall we? If animals could talk, which would be the rudest? Your grandpa? If you were a fruit, which fruit would you be? Michael Jackson? If you had to wear one outfit, only one outfit for the rest of your life, what outfit would you wear? Speedo. If you could invent a new sport, what would the name of the sport be? Retardation. If you could only communicate in song, what song would you use to vent your frustrations? Let the bodies hit the floor. If your life was a movie, what would be the title? My buns are burning. If you were a villain in a movie or book, what would be your villainous catchphrase? Eat my nuts. If animals could drive, which animal would be the worst driver? Bill Gates. What do you think trees talk about when nobody is around? Incest. If you could only eat one type of sandwich for the rest of your life, what type of sandwich would it be? Crap. Well, that's all we have time for, folks. I hope you guys got a kick out of that just as much as I did. Wow, we have made it to the end, folks. Hard to believe, isn't it? Hope you guys enjoyed this show while it lasted. Hope you guys enjoyed this season. However, there are still more Toilet Talk with Terry episodes to come before the end of the year. That being said, don't forget to drop a like on this last video if you liked it. Drop a like on all 45 episodes if you liked them, as a matter of fact. Anyway, click subscribe for more upcoming content, which will be great and festive and full of holiday cheer that you won't want to miss. All right, keep the holiday cheer, keep it real. Peace out, and Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas.